Imagine this, it's 5 years from now. You wake up in a home you love, doing work that excites you, surrounded by people who support your growth. You feel calm, focused, and genuinely proud of the person you've become. But here's the twist, none of that happened by accident. It came from small, intentional habits that most people overlook. In this video, we're breaking down 10 habits that can shift your life in ways you didn't think were possible. These aren't gimmicks or just be positive tips. They're real, practical habits you can start today, habits that slowly but steadily build the foundation for your dream life. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll see exactly what's holding you back and what you can start doing differently. Let's get into it. Most people don't stumble into a dream life by accident. It takes effort, consistency, and a willingness to make better choices every day. If you're serious about creating a life you're proud of, one that reflects your values, goals, and potential, it starts with your habits. Here are 10 habits that can help you improve yourself steadily and intentionally. These aren't hacks or overnight fixes. They're foundational changes that, when practiced over time, can lead to lasting growth. 1. Start your day intentionally. You don't need a perfect morning routine, but how you start your day often sets the tone for everything that follows. Rolling out of bed and diving straight into your phone or email puts you in a reactive mindset. Instead, try beginning with something that grounds you, whether it's journaling, a short workout, reading, or even just a few quiet minutes to gather your thoughts. Set 1 or 2 clear intentions for the day. Ask yourself, what do I want to accomplish? How do I want to show up today? Starting with purpose builds momentum. 2. Keep promises to yourself. This might be the most important habit on this list. Every time you say you'll do something and then don't, you erode trust in yourself. Over time, that can chip away at your confidence. Start small. If you say you're going to go for a 10-minute walk, do it. If you commit to drinking more water or finishing a task by 3 p.m., follow through. These small wins build self-respect, and self-respect is what fuels long-term motivation. 3. Limit your time on distractions. Social media, streaming, and endless scrolling, none of these things are not inherently bad. But if you're not careful, they can take up hours of your life without giving you much in return. Try tracking how you spend your time for a few days. You might be surprised how often you reach for your phone without thinking. Consider setting app limits or blocking out distraction-free time during the day. You don't need to quit everything cold turkey. Just be more aware of what's worth your time and what isn't. 4. Read every day. Reading is one of the simplest ways to upgrade your thinking. Whether it's nonfiction that challenges your perspective or fiction that sparks your imagination, the habit of reading expands your mind. Even 10 to 15 minutes a day adds up. Make it a part of your daily routine, before bed, during lunch, or while you're waiting in line. Keep a book with you or use an app on your phone. It doesn't need to be academic or highbrow. Just read things that make you curious or help you grow. 5. Move your body regularly. You don't need to train like an athlete or spend hours in the gym. Just move. Walk, stretch, lift weights, bike, dance, whatever works for you. Regular movement improves your energy, mood, focus, and overall well-being. It's not about looking a certain way. It's about showing up for your physical health so you can feel strong, capable, and clear-headed. Make it a non-negotiable part of your life, not something you do only when you're in the mood. 6. Ask better questions. Self-improvement isn't just about doing more. It's about thinking differently. One way to do that is by asking better questions of yourself and others. Instead of "why does this always happen to me?" ask, "what can I learn from this?" Instead of "what if I fail?" try, "what would it look like to try and grow from it?" Questions shape your mindset. If you ask yourself thoughtful, open-ended questions, you'll train your brain to look for solutions instead of problems. 7. Be around people who want to grow. You've probably heard the saying, you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. While that's not a hard rule, the people around you do influence your mindset, motivation, and habits more than you think. Spend time with people who challenge you, who are curious, kind, and growing in their own lives. If you don't have that circle yet, seek it out. Join groups, go to events, and follow thoughtful creators online. Don't just look for people who agree with you, look for those who help you think bigger. 8. Keep track of your progress. Self-improvement can feel slow, especially when you're in the middle of it. That's why tracking your progress matters. It helps you see how far you've come, even when results aren't immediately obvious. You don't need an elaborate system. A simple notebook, spreadsheet, or notes app will do. Write down your habits, goals, or reflections. Track your workouts, daily writing, or how many days you've meditated. Seeing progress on paper or screen reinforces that your efforts matter. 9. Learn how to handle discomfort. Building a better life means doing things that are unfamiliar, hard, or uncertain. You'll face setbacks, doubt, and discomfort, and that's normal. Instead of avoiding those feelings, learn to work with them. Discomfort isn't a sign you're doing something wrong. Often, it's proof you're doing something worthwhile. The more you practice being uncomfortable, by having honest conversations, taking risks, or pushing through resistance, the more resilient you'll become. 10. Protect your time and energy. Not everything deserves your time. Not every invitation requires a yes. If you're going to build the life you want, you'll need to say no to some things, even good things, to make space for what matters most. That might mean turning down a project that doesn't align with your goals. It might mean logging off earlier or setting boundaries with people who drain you. Protecting your time isn't selfish, it's smart. You can't create your dream life if you're constantly pulled in directions you didn't choose. In conclusion, improving yourself doesn't have to be dramatic. It's not about chasing perfection or forcing constant productivity. It's about becoming more intentional, more consistent, and more honest about what you want and who you're becoming. Start with one habit. Then build on it. You don't need to overhaul your life overnight. But if you keep showing up, especially when it's boring or hard, you'll look back months from now and realize how far you've come. Building your dream life is possible. But no one's going to build it for you. So start where you are, use what you have, and trust that the work you're doing will add up. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to the channel for more content like this.